red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, violet. Red, orange, volt, green, blue, indigo, violet. What's going on, guys? Josh from soccerreviewsforyou.com, bringing you my review plus on-feet video of the soon-to-be released always forward pack colorways of the Nike Mercurial Vapor 12 Elite and the Nike Mercurial Superfly 6 Elite. For those wondering, these will be available everywhere as of October 17th, and I wouldn't necessarily bank on the always forward pack name sticking around. That could change come the official release. Either way, we're going to take a closer look at this classic color combo from Nike in the form of the latest top-end Mercurials. We'll talk tech specs, performance, take a look at how the boots fit and feel on feet, and essentially cover everything that you need to know. So if you want to learn more about these, please stick around, watch the entire video. And if you're interested in a pair for yourself, I'll leave a little pop-up on screen, or you can click the first link down below. That'll take you to the review page on my website, where you'll find buy it now links with exclusive SR4U coupons, where you'll be able to pick these up below their normal retail prices. If you guys do end up enjoying the video, don't forget to support it with a like, and if you're new here watching for the first time, don't forget to hit that subscribe button along with the little bell notification for daily videos on all the latest and greatest soccer gear. Included with the boots, as you'll get with all the top-end Nike models now, is the gray and black box. And of course, they also include a string bag, which is not what you're probably expecting. Instead of being Volt yellow and black, it is black and Volt yellow, black bag, black strings, with the Mercurial M logo in neon yellow there in the middle. Nothing on the back at all. I honestly feel like this should have been a solid Volt yellow string bag, but hey, this one's still pretty decent looking, I would say. My overall string bag rating on this is a 7.9 out of 11.245. As far as the colorway itself is concerned, this is the classic Volt and black color combo that we're used to seeing from Nike, not just on Mercurials, but pretty much every single model at some point in time. And I have to say, as much as they've done this color, it does pretty much always look good, and I think it does suit the Mercurial as a whole. So it's solid neon yellow for the entire upper, all Flyknit, and the translucent covering on the Nike skin allows you to see all of the Volt Flyknit on the underside as well. There's really no mixing of colors, and I think the one missed opportunity here is across the top of the foot. You also have this on the Superfly. When it stretches out, I think it would have been cool if the mid layer of Flyknit here would have been black, just to give a little bit of extra contrast against the solid Volt upper, but they didn't do that for whatever reason. You can see they've opted for the small Nike swoosh at the toe in black with the bigger one there on the medial side. I personally think that the side swoosh looks a little bit better, or even the bigger swoosh like we have on the CR7 variations looks better as well, but this definitely does not look bad. And the fact that it's a simple two-color colorway, I think always looks really, really good. You have the Mercurial branding there on the back of the heel, your Flyknit and ACC branding there on the top part of the Nike swoosh on the medial side, and then the sole plate, as you can see, it does have the split sole revealing all of the Volt Flyknit through the midfoot, and then the stud plates themselves are black in color with some Volt yellow accents in the studs. No wearable finish, it's just regular black plastic, which I think most of us can appreciate. And then of course the Superfly, pretty much all of the same elements with the addition of a collar, which is solid Volt yellow in color as well, with a little black strip on the back side. Other than that, they're pretty much exactly the same. They're bright. If you're looking to stand out, these are definitely going to do that for you. But let me know what you guys think of this color combo down below in the comments. Do you like it on Mercurials, or are you sick of it? Should Nike retire it? As far as performance is concerned, I've talked about the Mercurials plenty of times on this channel before, and basically with the Vapor 12 and Superfly 6 Elite, they're almost exactly the same thing. One's a mid, one's a low. The price difference is $25, but I don't think that's too big of an issue for most people. If you're considering the Vapor 12, you should probably consider the Superfly 6 Elite as well, although I really wouldn't say that there's any major performance benefit or difference between the two. It's just a matter of whether or not you prefer the low or would rather have the collar. I personally prefer the look and feel of the low cut, even though I would be perfectly happy to wear the Superflies as well. The collar, it's lower than it used to be on the Superfly 4 and 5, and honestly, you just don't feel it whatsoever. They both have pretty much the same construction in the heel, so comfort and overall fit doesn't really change between the two. They're both excellent performers, and I know not everyone's a huge fan of the first ever full Flyknit top-end Mercurials. especially in the form of the Vapor, because it's been Teijin synthetic ever since the Vapor 3. Now it's full flying it. The Superfly, obviously the best Superflies, at least I would say, have all been flying it, and this is kind of an evolution of what they were doing. But if you do want to learn more about the overall fit, feel, and performance of both these models, I'll leave a little pop-up on screen to the playtest comparison that I made back when these Mercurial boots first came out. You get to see the shoes in action, and I go over everything that you need to know in regards to what they're all about. So if you haven't seen that video, be sure to go ahead and check it out. So as you can see, I swapped out the stock Volt yellow laces that obviously match the boots really nicely, but because these are going to be so popular, everyone's going to have the exact same thing. And I've swapped them for some premium neon yellow with black dots SR4U replacement laces that perfectly match the two colors that these boots are made out of and make them that much more unique and flashy. I would assume that if you're into this type of colorway, you like to stand out. These are going to make you stand out that much more. If you are interested in a pair of replacement laces for yourself, the website to go to is www.sr4ulaces.com. There'll be a little pop-up on screen as well as a link down below in the description. So if you're interested in a pair, be sure to go ahead and check that out. On feet, I really like the feel of the current generation of Mercurials. There's not a big difference between the Vapor and the Superfly. Yes, there's that little bit of extra material around your ankle with the Superfly, but is it really noticeable once you start playing in the boots? In my opinion, not at all, but some people do like the collar, especially if you play on artificial grass, which you should not be doing with the FG stud pattern, by the way, because the collar can help to keep rubber pellets from getting inside of the boots, although I really didn't find that to be an issue with the Vapors just because of the way that they designed the low-cut collar on this particular shoe. Either way, no real difference between the two. The break-in process, especially for top-end Mercurials, I would say is fairly seamless. It's a matter of getting used to the way the boots feel, and they definitely will soften up over the first couple of wears. They do have some stiffness to them out of the box. That's going to be the case with any boot that fits this tight, but for the most part, as far as discomfort is concerned, I really didn't have too many issues with these new Mercurials, Vapor or Superfly. I really do find them quite comfortable. As far as fit is concerned, the Mercurials, they're gonna fit very tight, although historically these are a little bit wider and have more volume than we're used to seeing from this particular line. So as long as you don't mind a tight fitting boot, these will fit most people. If you have super wide feet, probably not a great option, but if you want that tight fit, these do that better than just about anything else. And as far as sizing is concerned, I'm wearing these in my usual size 9.5 US, and the fit and the length is pretty much perfect. So if you are looking to order a pair for yourself, I would strongly recommend going true to size in order to achieve the best possible fit. So in conclusion, I'm a big fan of the current generation of Mercurials. I don't really consider myself to be a Mercurial person in regards to what I like when it comes to fit and feel of football boots, but I honestly don't mind wearing either the Superfly 6 or Vapor 12 Elite. They fit really nice. I like the Flyknit upper. I like the touch. I love the responsiveness. They're super light. The traction is aggressive. It really does have almost everything going for it. There isn't too much to pick out as a negative on either of these two boots. And of course, as far as the colorway is concerned, these are extremely bright, easily the brightest colorways we've had from this current generation of Mercurial that I know some people are going to be hating on down below in the comments, but I bet you when everything is said and done and we're moved on to the Superfly 7 and Vapor 13, these are going to be some of the most popular colorways for this generation of Mercurial. Anyways, guys, that's it for my review. Hopefully you enjoyed. If you did, be sure to support it with a like. Again, if you're interested in either of these for yourself, you can click the first link down below. That'll take you to the review page on my website, where you'll find buy it now links with exclusive SR4U coupon codes, where you'll be able to pick these up below their normal retail prices. If you have any questions, as always, leave them down below in the comments, and I'll do my best to get an answer out to you as soon as I possibly can. Subscribe if you haven't already for daily videos on all the latest and greatest soccer gear. You can find all of my social media information linked down below in the description as well. Other than that, guys, thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.